Welcome to Hobby Aces, and this is the first review of the MiG23 BN. I don't know if I spelled this correctly. I ordered this model kit from the Czech Republic. It's from KP Models in 1:72 scale. So, what to say about this kit? First of all, the reason why I bought this kit, to be honest, it was, of course, because of the box art. It's not too common to find a MiG23 BN model with an eagle on the front. I mean, how cool is that? If you turn the box around, we see different version from the Warsaw Pact states, which bought or was in possession of a MiG23 by that time. One thing that caught my attention first was the ex-German Democratic Republic version, which has a pretty nice camouflage pattern on it, with all the necessary decals, of course. The version that I'm gonna build is this one from 1993. I don't know if I remember correctly if this was a version from the Kosovo conflict, but if you got any more information or even picture sources of this one, I would be glad if you could drop me a line on the comment section below my video. So the first of all, I unpacked it already. First thing is, if you open the box, first of all, the thing you will notice is that I got a very crappy setup today. You will notice that we got very crispy panel lines. Just let me get this straight on the camera. Sometimes we got technical difficulties, especially if you film it with a smartphone. As you might see, I made this very beautiful setup up here to film the whole scenery, to give you a good view on it. So just let me sharpen the focus a bit. You can see that the panel lines are quite crispy. We even got nearly every single rivet printed on this one, which is quite cool for model kit on this price range. I mean, I paid 15 bucks for this one. Had a first look on it and was really amazed about the surface details. A thing which is not that nice is, for example, as you can see here, a huge ejector mark on the pilot seat. If you got a multi-tool, something like a small driller with a grinding tip, you can try to remove it, or you just use a resin seat. The cockpit details come also out quite nicely. I think it can be compared to one of those later Revell kits, the more high quality Revell kits, like the Tornado GR4, for example. So as we can see, nice raised panel lines. All the rivet counters will love this kit, I guess. So we got a whole bunch of details here. The sprue feels quite good. It has a good quality. I guess if you start sanding it, it will be a lot of work, because it gives me the impression of a very thick and stable plastic. So we got the decal sheet over here. All the versions are covered. The versions shown on the box. And the good thing about it is that if you got an Academy version or a cheaper version of this plane at home, you can build one of the versions featured in the kit and just build a second one. So, the instruction manual, nice and colorful. It's printed completely in color. So, a weird thing about this is that we got a few parts being left out, especially the cockpit section and the front parts. To me, I don't know how it looks to you, but to me it looks like there are two different versions featured on this kit. We got a nose here which won't be used in the later build, so maybe there's a possibility if you got a second kit of this one at home, you can build a second version also. So overall, we got a whole lot of parts and decals for a cheap price. The cons about this kit I've heard about is that you will have a lot of problems when building it, especially in the fuselage section, and that it's quite difficult to put the swing rings in a correct position. So there will be a lot of maybe styrene sheet and sanding required to give this kit a good and nice looking shape in the end. But I will try it out for myself. I got a lot of building tips from different online platforms. People who agreed with me in the quality of the kit, but also told me, be careful, it's not a beginner's kit. There will be a lot of difficulties in the end when constructing it.